everybody. I am back. This your girl Daisha, aka DZ. Back with another video. Welcome to my channel. Damn, she deep. I am so glad to be making videos again. Y'all been going through some things, you know. Life been lifing, but God is good. And I just wanted to come in and do a video on Mercury Retrograde. Everybody always like want to talk about how Mercury Retrograde is like, oh, like just like daunting, and they don't really want to vibe with it. However, it's a lesson in everything, and we're gonna be dealing with Mercury retrogrades until the end of our time. So we might as well learn how to get in tune with the energy so we don't get washed up by the energies. Word to my homeboy Dolo. Shout out if y'all know who Dolo is. He's an amazing YouTuber. Dolo the Pilot Man, Flight Boss Bitch. Please check out his channel. It's lit. I haven't made a video in a minute, so if I'm looking at the wrong angle, forgive me. But yes, we talking about how to handle Mercury retrograde. And if y'all see me looking down, it's because I have notes. Okay, so what is Mercury? It's a planet. So when I say Mercury retrograde problems or something like that, I'm talking about something that's happening cosmically, something that's in the cosmos. Mercury retrograde is basically when Mercury is appears to be going backwards or in orbit backwards from Earth. It's not really going backwards, but that's how it appears to look. Mercury rules communication, contracts, travel, technology. It's very analytical. Mercury is about like how we express ourselves, how we deal with nervous energy, and things of that things of that nature. You see, Mercury retrograde already fucking me up, if you can't tell. Mercury also rules Gemini. So if you have Gemini placements in your chart or strong Gemini placements in your chart, then you just really gotta like buckle down during Mercury retrograde, because it's coming for you. I have a Gemini moon, so as y'all can tell, like Mercury retrograde don't play with me at all. Okay. So what else did I want to talk about? So Mercury retrograde is generally about 3 weeks, but we do have a shadow period that can last about 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So currently we're in Mercury retrograde. It started in Leo, I believe, and it's moving into Cancer. It started July 7th and it'll be going through July 31st, I believe, give or take a few days, you know. What else do I want to talk about? Okay, so like let's move on to like how to handle Mercury retrograde. You just gotta slow down and just go with the flow. It's gonna be like traffic in the middle of the day, like not during rush hour. Just a lot of things not working, like traffic lights not working. Your travel plans may get messed up. You may be begin seeing a lot of delays, cancellations and flights and things like that. So you just need to just calm down and understand that this is just Mercury retrograding. Don't take anything too serious. Just slow down and understand that you're gonna get to wherever you're going in divine timing. So just don't get like frustrated with traffic or being late to appointments and things like that, because it's just the nature of the game right now. Also, like Mercury retrograde or any retrograde is a time where you want to do some reflection, like focus your energy inwards, because you're going to be really misunderstood outwardly anyway. So just use this time to kind of like go within and do some self-care, do some journaling. If you've been having a lot of thoughts coming to you about the past, people coming to you like in your mind about the past, just kind of journal and meditate and do some reflection onto like why these things are coming up, and just trying to get some clarity on like the past. Mercury retrograde is all about past, going backward, revisiting, you know. So use this time to just focus on yourself, but also reflecting on things that have happened. Okay. Sort out your feelings. So just kind of figure out what thoughts have been constantly coming to you, and just kind of sit with that and figure out why. If somebody has been on your brain, and somebody has been on my brain since, I don't even know if it was before the shadow period, but they've been on my brain for a minute. And my ego has been telling me, don't reach out, don't reach out, don't reach out. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. However, I am trying to just live from my soul and not my ego. On a soul level, I genuinely want to reach out to this person. So I'm going to reach out to them and just see what happens. You know, they might tell me to fuck off. They might not respond, you know, but we'll just see, you know. I'm just doing things authentically and operating from a heart space, if you feel me. Also, this is an important thing. Ignore the BS. It's gonna be so much BS going on during Mercury retrograde. A lot of things getting lost in translation, a lot of things, people arguing over dumb, stupid, petty stuff, a lot of he said, she said, a lot of communication drama, and you need to rise above it and understand, like, this is just the energies right now. Like, this is just the energies. Don't take it too serious. Like, do not feed into the drama, because that's all it is drama. And Mercury retrograde is causing people to misinterpret things that you say. You're misinterpreting things that are being said. Drama over text messages can occur, emails, just a lot of things like that. So just kind of, you know, just stay woke. Don't get pulled into the drama. Also, a really big thing during Mercury retrograde is like, hey, big head text and exes coming back into the picture. And if you know, if you know, like, you're dealing with somebody who is just not a vibrational match, somebody who does nothing for you, then don't feed into the energy. Do not go back to exes. Do not go back to exes. However, I will say Mercury retrograde is a good time where soulmates can connect and reconnect. I really want to say more so reconnect, because again, we're going back and reflecting on our past and trying to figure out why things happened. And, you know, we may want closure, or we may just be in, you know, better spaces at this time. So it is a good time to reach out to soulmates. Soulmates is just all encompassing. So that's soulmates, twin flames, karmic partners, all of that. Like, however, use discernment, because, you know, it's just Mercury waters during Mercury retrograde. So, you know, just take things lightly, take things for what they are. Don't get too caught up. But if you feel inclined to reach out to somebody, reach out. However, if somebody reaches out to you and you just don't want that energy, you don't have to. Don't feed into it. If you know this person is toxic, use your brain. Don't reach out to them, or, you know, reach back or whatever. But I mean, you know, live your life. It's always a lesson in everything. Also, Mercury retrograde fucks with technology. Instagram been broke like 3 times since Mercury retrograde started. I see a lot of people losing papers, computers just shutting down out of nowhere. So I just encourage everybody to back up everything to the cloud. Make sure you save emails in your drafts, save papers. Like, just keep saving them. If you're working on stuff, just keep saving it, because Mercury retrograde is really a time where technology be on the fritz, okay? And it's just so crazy how Instagram have been breaking down, because it's just so Mercury retrograde, and I don't know, that's interesting to me. Also, because Mercury rules contracts and Mercury is in retrograde, it's not a good time to sign contracts. So it's not a good time to, like, buy a home or take a new job, or you know, enter business agreements or anything like that. If you absolutely must, then, I mean, you know, use your discernment and pray. However, I would personally try to stay away from that as well during this time. We only got 3 weeks, so try to hold off until like the first week in August if you can with your contracts. So I just wanted to pop in really quick and give y'all some tips on how to navigate Mercury retrograde like a boss. And please excuse this video. I kind of feel like erratic and all over the place, and you know, like I'm tripping over my words, but that's really what Mercury retrograde is. And I am a Gemini moon, so y'all, let me just tell y'all, like I just been all over the place, like, and like Cancer season is like going on right now, and Cancer season had me all in my emotions. I do not see how y'all Cancers be cancering, because dog, it's hard. I have been doing a lot of purging and healing and realizing what I want, and it's just been a very emotional time for me. Just I feel like a lot of stuff is just I'm having to confront and surrender to, and it's kind of, I don't want to say uncomfortable for me, but it's just a different thing that I'm not particularly used to. But I'm grateful for all the growth that this season and this Mercury retrograde has allowed me. I'm super duper grateful, like super duper grateful. So yeah, all my Geminis, you know, stay strong. Everybody else, Mercury retrograde is going to affect everyone, period, because it's energy, it's the cosmos, like it's, you know, like it ain't nobody exempt. And people be so funny, like trying to throw shade at people who like are into astrology and, you know, all this stuff. And it's just like, okay, well, Mercury retrograde is still affecting you whether you want to believe it or not. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all, thank you so much for rocking with me. I hope this video was informative. Please just forgive it for being all over the place, because Mercury retrograde is going on. But yes, I will be back soon. It's been real, guys. Bye.